Hi folks, Willie Jackson here. When I last left you, I was talking about the consequences to you and your children and your grandchildren. Some of the consequences, especially under martial law, the United States has been preparing to turn America into a military dictatorship. We have a retired Army captain warning the United States people that the power that the DHS has been working on, the DHS basically in FEMA, DHS has bought 7,000 full auto assault rifles, calling them for personal defense. Homeland Security has bought 1.6 billion rounds of ammunition. That's enough for a 100-year war. I mean, who are they expecting to come in to fight? Project Overview, Operation Cable Splicer, Operation Garden Plot, Operation Rex 84. You need to familiarize yourselves with these things. While the cat's been away, the Congress has been at play. Basically, they're refurbishing FIBA camps around the country. Over 800 prison camps, and these are FEMA detainment camps, have been refurbished, built, and they will hold a capacity of over 40 million people. Who are they planning on incarcerating here in the United States? 40 million. What would cause the need for that? Also, when you look at these things, you see the U.S. Constitution could be suspended in any one of the crises that I called about. You could go to bed tonight and tomorrow you could literally wake up where you have no oversight, no ability to change, and you are basically at the whim of the power structure of this country. I don't know if it changes tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year, but I know what direction we're heading in, and you are not gaining individual liberties and freedoms. They want to tell you how many ounces of soda you can drink, what temperature you can keep your house at. They want to tell you you need to use this type of gasoline in your car. In other words, the rules and regulations that they're passing around this country are ridiculous. And that's basically interfering with the freedom of the American citizen. That's the consequence that you, and believe me, it'll be 5 times as bad for your children and grandchildren. You remember, I think it was Big Brother, and I think Alex Huxley, I can't remember the name, but regardless, it was a portrayal of America in the future where Big Brother had an eye on you. Well, what do you think the NSA in its $1.2 billion state-of-the-art center in, I believe it's New Mexico or Utah, they're recording your phone calls. They can actually listen to you with appliances, your coffee pot, your dishwasher. You think I'm joking? Go to conspiracybeforetheact.com. Go through, you're going to find articles, Google them, read them yourself. Technology today, they have lamp posts that when you're walking underneath them, they can record your conversation. You are under the eye of Big Brother today, 2014. They're building a dossier on each and every American out there. Recorded phone call, video, GPS, where you were, when you were there, who was doing what. They're using the IRS, one of those alphabet soup acronyms, as the enforcement arm to get you to comply. They're not going to ask you politely. They're just going to do, and you're going to be at their whim. The consequences are absolutely stunning, and they are just chilling as to what is coming to America. Now, what I'm saying to you is if Congress, the elected body that represents the people, does not have the will to change this, they are actually benefiting from this power concentration. They're making millions of dollars in the stock market because they're not subject to insider trading rules. Hey, if it goes to $50,000 on the stock market, it's not going in your pocket. It's going in Congress's pocket. So what I'm basically saying to you, Congress has no reason at all to rock the boat. What can we do as a country? Back in 1776, when our country declared its independence, 13 colonies, if you will, we didn't have the Constitution come about till 1787. From 1776 to 1787, We're too busy fighting off soldiers and stuff. So now, in 1787, they had a constitutional convention with 12 of the colonies attending. I don't know what happened to Rhode Island. I still haven't figured that one out. But regardless, 12 of the 13 colonies attended, and they drew up the Constitution. There are two ways to amend the laws in this country. One is through Congress, which has no reason or willingness to act. The other is the solution, to call for a constitutional convention and to take the power out of the central government and out of Wall Street's hands and bring it back to the people. So what I'm doing with Conspiracy Before the Act today is I'm basically saying to you, your dollar is no good, they're lying to you, they're testifying under oath, and your credit rating's going down the tube. This country is not sustainable the way it is. If you want to leave a legacy and a life of hope and a chance for your children, it's no good. You can't go sit down and lay on the couch and flip the TV. That time is over. You must take action. We must tell our legislators what to do. There is going to be term limits. You are going to go on record and vote for whether we go to war and have people killed and spend money. And the way we're going to do this is through a constitutional convention, because Congress will not act. I beg of you, you go to this site, you read, you listen, you learn, you take action, and you get it to as many people as you know, for the sake of your children, for the sake of your grandchildren, for the sake of you. I don't know how much time we have, folks. I know time is growing short. We're on a non-sustainable path. This is going to crash in the most ugliest of ways. Again, I implore you, please share this with everyone you know. Please take action. For the sake of this great country, we've all been given a great opportunity. Let's pass it on to our children. Thank you so much.